Hi everyone, hope you're all alright, staying safe. I'm going to do a video today about laminating, mainly about half laminating things. So I've got some laminating sheets in front of me. I have serviettes, and serviettes which I've stuck on card, and I also have some tissue paper. I also have gold and silver leaf as well, so I've got a few things to show you today, so let's crack on with it. So when we laminate things, you want just half lamination on a lot of things when you're making cards or doing paper products, because when you put laminate on the whole thing, you can't stick laminate onto other card easily. It's a bit of a pain in the proverbial. So what we want to do is just half laminate it. So I'm going to show you one way to do it. Let's start with, so these are just tissue paper. These are serviettes, sorry, that I've cut down and put on card. I was doing this when my granddaughter's around. But I only want them, again, I just want them half laminated. So if we put them down, I've got a few here, so I'm not wasting laminate at all. Turn that down a little bit. And what I'm going to do is put a piece of just printer paper, cheap copy paper, pop that in there behind those. And then put two more on top on this way. I'm not worried about these overlapping bits. That's that sticking out. Just trim that off. There we go. So just pop that on there. You see my laminator is now hot, so I'll put this on. Okay, and then we'll just run this through. It'll take a couple of minutes. This laminator I've had for, oh gosh, donkey's years, so don't even know if it's actually still made. I'm sure it will be. I hope so, because I say I've had it, it's good, probably 20 years or so, because I bought these when the kids were little. And they're old now. They won't like me for saying that, but you know, they're a lot older, which makes me ancient, so that's cool. So if you hear any strange noise, I do apologise. My dog's come up to see what I'm talking about. I'm not allowed to talk unless she's involved. Let's move these out of the way a moment. Okay, and we're nearly through. So you get this lovely glossy top. There we go. Oh yeah, she's found a bone. Oh, that's nice. I had to think where that was. Here we are. Just notice I can actually see the lines underneath and on that side by the heat from it. So what we're going to do now is trim down the very edge. So just literally trimming along the paper. Oh, that's quite close. I'm going to do it this side, make sure I don't cut too much of that off. This side's not too bad, so we go straight down there. And across the top. So that way it will separate all the seams. Okay, so just pop those in. And just peel it open. And just where the paper is just paper, peel it off. Okay, so obviously in the middle section where the laminate is both sides, it's stuck, you just peel it off and then you literally just trim all around the edges of the card. Let's take off all the excess laminate, all the excess where the paper was. Okay, and then you end up with one-sided laminate, so you can see a nice shiny surface on there. And you can do die cutting off that. You can use that as a base to stick other pieces on to make cards with, make crackers with, labels to put on your parcels and packages and birthday presents. Nearly said Christmas, but you can also use them for Christmas as well. If you've got any other special occasions coming up, Hanukkah or whatever, I'm not sure when those are. But yeah, you can use these for absolutely anything. because you've got a nice, I mean, if you do it on just plain card rather than lined card, which is what I've got here, just cut a label shape out of this. These lovely labels. Make some lovely labels. You just got plain on the back and you can write on it really, really easily. Right, so I'll cut the rest of those out off camera. I'll show you those at the end. So that's one way. Now another way we have tissue paper. Well, keep called tissue paper, serviettes. And what do you want to make sure? Because all serviettes come with 2 or 3 layers. So usually 3 ply. I think I've taken 1 ply off this, but we've got another one still here. What I'm going to do is separate out. We don't want all this extra backing. Okay, so just remove the excess. This can be used, and I'll do a video on that another time. Alright, so we've just got the one sheet. What you want to do, take a laminated sheet and cut it. So, which is what this one is. It's from the previous video I did, but I couldn't upload. You've got the 2 pieces. You've got your glue side and shiny side. So here we have the glue side and the shiny side. Okay. So what we're going to do, I'm going to lay these out just to get a rough idea of how much I need. Get 3 on there. Oops. Yeah. Oh, come here, you sausage. That one there. Now, what I'm going to do is just cut across the end, so I don't waste any laminate. Right. Now the next thing we want is greaseproof paper, baking sheets, whatever it is you want to call them. It's just basically greaseproof paper. Very few things stick to this. It's absolutely stunning stuff. I love it. I use it for so many different crafts. Pop the thing in here. So you've got your picture facing the sticky side. Okay, so the shiny side behind. Okay. So what I'm going to do is pop this through the laminator. Now, if you don't have a laminator, you can actually do this with a hot iron, so I'm told. I haven't done it myself. I mean, I did get this idea from someone else on YouTube. She did say you can use an iron, but I haven't actually tried it with a hot iron. Obviously, don't put it with steam on, just do it with the iron itself. Okay. I'm not sure how hot it'd have to be. It's a long time since I used an iron, to be fair. I very rarely do ironing. This way, we just run it through. You see, I've still got the rest of the laminating sheet. I've got another whole, would have another whole piece of this as well. And I'm not wasting or using any copy paper. So there's no white paper involved in this. It's just one of the reasons I absolutely love this idea. There we go. Nearly there. Now these are just bog standard kitchen scissors I got from Asda. So I've opened it up and it's on the side. Comes off there, no problem whatsoever. And then just trim it down. And you have, for this size, instant labels, instant tags, something you can use a die cut on, die cut out whatever shape you want. You've got a beautiful shiny side ready to go, and plain side on that, so that'll stick nicely on absolutely anything you want. You can write on the back of it. You can use it for so many different things, and I will be doing some videos on how to use these as well. So, as you see, just come through, no wastage whatsoever, and none of this is sticky. Obviously, the stickiness come off on the paper. And the paper can, of course, be reused. And what I'm going to do now is I have cut up, this actually is tissue paper, so a huge piece of tissue paper. And I save all the tissue paper. I've got loads of different ones behind. And I absolutely love these. I've got little ones, big ones with stars. I've got little ones with stars. Came out of different packages and wrappings and things that people sent me over the years. So all I want to do is open this one up. I've got another piece of greaseproof here. Let me make sure it gets through. I might have to trim this one down a little bit, just so we can get through the width of the machine. there. And what I'm going to do is pop that on there. I'm going to grab hold of it's black and white. I'm actually going to go for some silver. So it's a silver leaf. It comes in square sheets and it is a nightmare because it blows everywhere, so don't breathe heavy with this at all. But all I want to do is scatter some bits just randomly over the tissue paper like so. Now I haven't actually tried this yet with the greaseproof paper. I haven't tried it with the full laminate either, to be fair. I just haven't done this at all yet. I saw someone else do it. Who is it? Oh yeah, Melvin, I believe that's her name is. She's Positively Papercraft. So go and have a look at her site. She has loads of wonderful ideas on how to make all sorts of great things. Cards, boxes, handbags, all out of paper. She does some absolutely stunning pieces. Oh, it's stuck my finger, get off. But I'll scatter this around, not anything too big. As you can see, it sticks like a nightmare. Oh, get off, get off, get off, get off. That's it on the paper. Okay, so and a little bit there in the middle. Got some in the middle, haven't we? Oops, losing it here. How much you can see in the camera, hopefully all of it. There we go. Alright, so scatter that through. Let's put that on so we don't breathe and blow it all away. Now the little piece I had left over, I don't think it's not going to be quite big enough, so I'm going to cut a piece. I've got a full piece here. I'm going to cut down the top, separate this out. Okay, so then I've got cut through and I have two pieces. I'll trim that. There's a little bit of edge in there, you can see that. I'll trim that little piece off later. I've got a little bit of silver there trying to escape. What I'm going to do is put this down, but I'll make sure that the sticky side, not the shiny side, is actually on this. I've got a little bit there missing. I've got very small pieces which I've got off something else, which is laminate here. I'm going to pop that over the end now. I don't know if that will stick to that. It should do. So this will be interesting, but a bigger experiment. I'll pop that over the top there. And another piece of greaseproof there. Now I've got to try and get this through, so wish me luck. It's time to go through. Take the top with it. There we go. Right over the top of that, really. No idea what's going on here now, so let's hope for the best. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Sure about that, that's fine. Oh, it's coming through, we're getting there. Just holding the loose bit on the end, that extra little piece I put at the top there. Onto that. Oh, I'm so tempted just to lift up and see if it's working. Oh, it should be. There we go. Well, I've got the laminator out. I'm going to do several different things, and I've got small poppy paper here. And so I've got this little stars. So I don't want to make this video hugely long, so I'm going to carry on doing this sort of thing. Oh, that one's come. Oh, let's come off. So I'm going to try it with different leaves I've got. I've got gold, silver, copper and rose gold. So I shall play around with a few things. I'll put some photos up at the end to show you what we've managed to do. Oh, coming out. Oh, look at this. This is stunning. I am loving this. And in the next video I'll show you a few things you can do with it. Right, moment of truth. Oh, look at that. Peels off beautifully. Absolutely amazing. And all we've got to do now is just trim around the edging of it. Let's have a look. Look at that. find that fantastic. Trim over there. And if you want to be a lot more precise where you put your silver leaf or gold leaf, whichever you choose to use, and whatever paper you're using, and of course you can. What I'm going to end up doing, I think, but I'm pretty sure I will be, is fussy cutting around the various styles and shapes on here. And these ones on the side, or I'll use those. I can put some die cuts on there. Just turn it off for a minute, it's really hot. I can put some die cuts on this, cut out all sorts of different shapes and patterns. I'll do some of that as well, pop some photos up. But I'll do the die cutting. I'll show you how to do that in another video again, because I don't want this too long. So I really hope you like what we've done. And where I put them, there they are, not far away. So we've got our little ones again, and then the bigger ones we can use, like I say, labels, die cut out or whatever. Put stamping on the back and stamp a picture on the back, maybe cut it out, and you've got a pattern on there. So there's a few things I'll do in another video to show you what I mean. But I hope you liked our laminating video today. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe, everybody. See you next time. Bye. Just wanted to quickly show you what to do with all the little scraps, because when I cut off edging from some of these bigger pieces, I don't want to waste all the laminate that's around the edge, so I do cut it all off. So I end up, I'll show you in a second what I'm stuck with. I get off some copper leaf here. I'm just popping on this one, just randomly popping it on. There we go. And you end up with quite a few sort of strips. Let's just say, what you can do is you can actually put them in layers on smaller pieces, or any pieces. I've lost my scissors. Where did my scissors go? Oh, there they are. Again, that's still a bit long, so I'm just going to trim that off on the bottom. And put another strip on the wider end up there. Make sure it overlaps just slightly. There we go, so you've got a slight overlap on them. Just a little piece there. Put that on. It's a bit thick on there, so I'm going to take that edge off. And again, just a little bit on the bottom there. And I should pop that on there. So this one is a bit like a patchwork quilt going on. Cover it over. Just wait for my laminator to reheat. It's the last couple I'm doing. So I've got here a silver one to start, and I've just noticed all my silver's moved from where I put it. It does have a habit of doing that, so just put it back. So I want it sort of over this star on this one. But the static from the laminate itself will shift it all. So I want it more over that star. And I folded the bottom of this just to give it something a bit thicker to go through. So we put it with just the very thin edging. Move that up so you can see a bit better. So we put it through this way. This can get caught in the machine, as I've discovered today, because I've done a few of these now. So I'll put this through with the folded seam, so that gives you a nice tidy edge to go through. Let's wait for this to warm back up again. Do some of this rubbish while I'm sat here. Come on, machine, not be that cold. Oh, you're not that cold. So while it's warming up, I'll just show you quickly what a few of the bits I've done. So we've got some teacups with, I think that's the rose gold. I can't remember if it's rose gold or copper, because it's quite a similar colour. This is one I did for my granddaughter. I had to have some princesses. So again, I've half laminated so the back's clear. And we've got another one over stars, and I think that's the rose gold with the stars. And as stunning as that. I mean, when I trim all these off, just fussy cut them out, just have those little splotches of colour that absolutely pop. Alright, so I'll put this one through first. It's the one with sections of laminate. Okay. And so I've got another one there with gold. I've got a few gold stars. And you see I've been playing. Oh, that looks like a bit of a boot shape there, doesn't it? I mean, look how wonderful they are. I'm going to put my other light on. Let me see them look a bit better. And that's with gold. Again, they're all just plain on the back, so you can use them for whatever you want to use them for. I will do it again. As I said earlier, I'll do a video showing you a few things you can do with this. Let's pop that one in while the machine's on. Just want to wait till it catches. Right. Let's open this up. Yeah. Still peels off. I've used this same piece for all these other bits I've done. And as you can see, all the strips have just all melded together. So it should look like just one big piece. So all these little bits I've used up. No wastage, no extra copy paper or anything like I used. Just keep reusing these pieces, and I will keep reusing these. So have a great time playing around with yours. And let me know if you try it with an iron. I'd be really interested to see if it actually works. If I can get my iron to work, I'll give it a go myself. But I might have to buy a new iron. So take care of yourselves, guys. See you soon.